on, Foxy. It's your birthday. Not for real, just for play. This is Cree Summer, and Moana Nui will be right back.
Is that the only reason you dumped Andy?
Mostly. Also, he danced weird.
What?
Weird how? Too grindy. A little grindy can be good. Yeah, but this was really grindy.
Wait, what's too grindy? Right? Like, is this too grindy?
What the hell are you doing?
Is this too grindy or not grindy enough?
Lieutenant, stop it.
This is it, right? Huh? This is that Goldilocks grind, where the grind is just right.
All right.
Are we there? That's our camera?
We in now. All right.
Is that our camera right there?
Yes, right there.
Okay. This both our cameras right here.
Yes, right here.
So, okay.
Okay.
All right. You want me to talk to you or to the camera?
You can, either one.
Talk to the people?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Aloha, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with the Moana Nui Podcast. We are here at BlerDCon, and we have our next amazing guest. We have Jay Lee here with us today.
Hello. How are you? What's happening?
Of course, our first question, I am a fan of the Orville, and your role in the Orville resonate with so many fans.
Okay.
How do you feel being part of a show that explores diversity and complex characters?
You know, I think this should just be the world. But I don't think it shouldn't be some special thing, right? Like, the world is diverse, everyone is complex.
Yes.
So to me, it's just a show that just so happens to be on a spaceship a couple years in the future. So I try to look at it as what everyday life should be like. And also, I'm just happy to be working on something that people like. A lot of people work on stuff people don't like.
That is true.
You know, a lot of times you go to work, you're like, this is a rough one.
Yes.
You know,
I'm just trying to make my paycheck.
I'm just trying to make the pay. Y'all know, somebody out there dated somebody, you were like, ooh, this wasn't it. This wasn't it, but dinner was good. Yeah. I'm dating somebody I like, and dinner's great. So yeah.
So you played a variety of roles and worked on different projects.
Yeah.
Which role was most impactful for you personally, and why?
The first job I ever got, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, first voice I ever did, first professional paycheck I got was for a voice on American Dad.
Really?
Yeah. I played this little magical leprechaun named O'Shamus McPherson, who came out when Jeff played a magical flute. And that was my first ever professional SAG paycheck as an actor. And it's a silly bit, but I come out, he plays his flute, I pop out, and I'm like, you flute me? And Jeff's like, what? I was like, you got two left. And I smack my neck and I say, because a mosquito bit me. And I said, they love me. Fly off. So yeah, first time I got paid as a professional actor.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's always best when it's something that is memorable because of the lines, but also the humor in it.
Oh, it's ridiculous bit. Shout out to all the American Dad writers, because they asked me to do it. I was like, all right.
Yes, and it keeps that same energy with Orville, like the humor you have with the energy you have with it also.
Yeah.
It's just, I love all of that.
Hold on 1 second. Hold the work. I'm so sorry. Can we hold the work, please? I am so, you do not deserve this. There's just unprofessionalism down there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Are you interviewing him next?
No, we actually interviewed him earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. You hear that? That's Ahmed Best. If you didn't know, that's Ahmed Best just making noise during my interview. I am so, please continue.
Okay.
Do that one.
Okay.
Do this one. Do that one.
Okay, do that
I like
one.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Working in the entertainment industry
Yeah.
can be demanding.
Yeah.
How do you manage your mental health and well-being throughout your career?
That's a good one. What? Mental health. Like it's any left. Next question. No, you know what? I try to do this. I try to enjoy what I do. I try to make people laugh. I try to make people just feel something. And then I go home and cry and just hope to do it better the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. But jokes aside, you do got to take care of the mental.
Yes.
You
definitely.
do. You know, as my dad would always say, life is short. Smile. and go get me something to eat.
And it has to be something good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Goody Lee.
So how has your approach to acting and writing evolved over the years, and what do you find most rewarding about those creative processes?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I've been very blessed as a writer to be able to write exactly what I see, right? So a lot of times people have ideas and it's tough to put it on paper. Or a lot of times people overwrite and it's hard to connect. So I think in my writing, whether it's film or TV, I think I found a way to streamline what I really want to say and how I want to say it to the page. And I think over time, you just realize less is more. I look at some of my old scripts, I'm like, I don't need all those jokes.
Yes.
You know, just what's the point? What's the thing? And let's just get to that. So that's just something you learn, you know, over time. Like when you're interviewing people, you know there are a bunch of questions you could ask.
Yeah.
But let's get to the meat. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like what do people want to hear about? You know what I mean? I think, and that's what I've learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as a classical pianist,
Yes.
Who were your musical influences, and what's on your playlist right now?
Oh. So I'm a big sort of romantic, late classical period fan. So late Beethoven, Chopin, Debussy, Satie, also love Joplin.
Okay.
Love Bach. Didn't love him when I was a kid. Didn't get it. Now I get it. Difficult in its simplicity.
Yes.
Can't do it. Didn't have pedals.
Yeah.
You better figure out how to hold that chord and resolve it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
My playlist, it goes from classical music to hip hop to country to R&B to rain sounds,
Okay.
mental health. Sometimes you just gotta.
Yes.
And yeah.
Okay. I understand about the classical. I violinist for
Oh.
20 years. Yes.
Violin is such a hard instrument.
Yes.
I could never do any string instruments I had a tough time with. Yeah, I just do guitar, violin, cello I love.
Yes.
But, so you play?
Yes. I play violin. I've been playing since I was 8.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. I play, and now I'm teaching two of my nieces. They want to play violin, so I'm teaching them how to play so they can play it in school.
Who's worse? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Love you both.
Both. But one of y'all needs to practice more. And you know who it is. One of them is like, it ain't me. You know who it
We're
is.
going to see who tells on each other.
Yeah.
So, as far as your projects that you could actually talk about, what is an upcoming project that everybody can look forward to seeing you in?
So got a couple things on the slate. There's a project I have with my good friend who you could hear just making noise to camera left. I'm at best, a show I created called Two Black Dudes.
Oh, nice.
It's a show about two black dudes, and it's as simple as that, and it's as complicated as that. And no, we're gonna do a transition wipe. We can use that as a transition into another shot. Wow. Movie magic, baby. So Two Black Dudes is a TV show. I have a film I'm directing that I wrote called Jacob Beats Up Nate. Comedy about a guy named Jacob who beats up a guy named Nate.
And where can we find that?
Hopefully everywhere next year when we shoot. If somebody puts the money in the account so I can start production, people be dragging their feet.
HBO Max. Okay.
Hey, yeah, holla at me. You know what I mean? Put the money. I'm about to give me a bowl. I'm finna go out here, BlerDCon, raise money for this movie.
Just we just need one of those ice buckets.
Yeah, pass it.
Yeah, pass it around.
Hey, some turn to your neighbor and say, fund Jay Lee's movie.
Yes.
No, I got some money in the account, but we moving. So Jacob Beats Up Nate, Two Black Dudes, me and I'm at best. And I don't know, something. Maybe I come to Hawaii and shoot something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you come to some of the conventions out there too?
Two Black Dudes at a convention in Hawaii.
There you go.
Pitched
there you
it.
go.
Episode 6, season 3.
Right, there you go. And for those that want to know how to follow you and to keep up with all your upcoming projects, where can they find you on social media?
If you want to follow me, you got to be real quiet, because I hear everything.
Okay.
Like a cat or a mouse or just a regular human with ears. But if you don't want to be creepy and follow me in person, you can follow me. Don't laugh. See, somebody, that's so corny. Edit this out. This is so dumb. What am I doing? J Lee Film, JLEEFILM on all my social media. And just a lot of dad jokes like that. I'm not even a father, but just love corny jokes like that.
Well, you could be a fur dad.
Fur.
Yeah.
Fur. I got a fur mic, as you can see. So, but yeah, J Lee Film everywhere. And if you don't like what I do, make sure you just send that to Ahmed Best, at Ahmed Best. If any complaints, flood that account. Instagram for sure. Send all the stuff you don't like, send it there. Anything you like, at J Lee Film. Yeah.
Okay. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in.
Go ahead. No, you got to send us out.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Moana Nui Podcast. And we'll see you later.
So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If they won't tell it, we will.
If this the land of the free, was a freedom then, when they annexed Hawaii and called it cedar lands, without any type of payment and no signing off, called themselves a republic in 1894. 1.2 million acres overtaken from the native Hawaiians. When they resisted, the West retaliated in violence and erasure. The Hawaiian language is banned as part of colonialism's plan to expand.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. The work of all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.
So if you put Hawaii into perspective, well, Black and Asian history is interconnected. Considering the fight with the Pacific, then of course versus Asia, they was treated as a middleman for war, but didn't let the Western colorism run its course. Cause dark skin was a sign of dignity to core. The land was taken in the name of capitalism, when prior to it was an actual kingdom. Clap back at the system.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. The work of all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.